Explosions in Kiev as Russian cruise missiles shake the capital city, marking the second day of invasion.
Putin began war against Ukraine, against the entire democratic world. He wants to destroy my country, our country, everything we've been building, everything we are living for.
Ukrainian forces are mounting a staunch defensive as columns of Russian tanks, foot soldiers, and aircraft pour in from the nation's borders with Russia, Crimea, and Belarus. The Kremlin extending a dire warning of nuclear retaliation to any nations that interfere with the invasion.
Кто бы ни пытался помешать нам, а тем более создать угрозы для нашей страны, для нашего народа, должны знать, что ответ России будет незамедлительным и приведет вас к таким последствиям, с которыми вы в своей истории еще никогда не сталкивались.
President Biden appeared before reporters Thursday afternoon, condemning the actions of Russia, citing their behavior as a violation of international law.
Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences. Today, I'm authorizing additional strong sanctions and new limitations on what can be exported to Russia.
Nations making up more than half of the global economy have imposed sanctions on Russia, including the restriction of high-tech imports and complete blockages of major Russian banks. In addition, American troops have been deployed to Eastern Europe to bolster the defenses of certain NATO members. At this point, however, there are no plans to engage in direct combat with Russia.
We have no intention of fighting Russia. We want to send an unmistakable message, though, that the United States, together with our allies, will defend every inch of NATO territory and abide by the commitments we made to NATO.
The Kremlin has deemed the war in Ukraine a special military operation, falsely accusing the nation of genocide within its Donbas region and supporting Russian-sympathizing separatists. While Putin has officially claimed that Russian forces do not plan to occupy Ukraine, most analysts believe that the nation seeks to depose Ukraine's democratically elected government and replace it with a Russia-sympathetic one.
According to our information, the enemy has marked me as target number 1. My family is target number 2. They want to destroy Ukraine politically by destroying the head of state.
Martial law has been declared, with men ages 18 through 60 being barred from leaving the country. As Russian forces approach the outskirts of Kiev, citizens are being urged to create Molotov cocktails and take up arms to defend their home. Those unable to fight becoming refugees, fleeing into neighboring countries like Poland. President Zelensky sending out a desperate plea for international assistance.
This morning we are defending our country alone. Just like yesterday, the most powerful country in the world looked on from a distance. Russia was hit with sanctions yesterday, but these are not enough to get these foreign troops off our soil.